Today we're going to be checking out the new Sims 4 Crystal Creations stuff pack, and thank you so much to EA for sending me the early access game code so we could check it out. This pack, as the name shows, revolves entirely around crystals, and Sims can unlock a new gemology skill, use crystals to create new jewelry, and you can even charge your crystals in the moonlight to discover new properties. So today I want to build a home for the ultimate crystal hobbyist, and we're going to be checking out the new build and buy items that come with this stuff pack. So all of the new build and buy items are down below. I haven't checked out any of this, by the way. We'll look into it a lot more in depth later on, but it looks like this is the gemology table. This is where you would cut your gems and turn them into jewelry. We also have another market stand, so you can turn this into a business. Oh my gosh, I love this rug. I bet you the swatches are so pretty. Oh, they are. If you guys are new here, I am a big fan of anything occult related, and I'm actually pretty into crystals in real life, so this pack, I could not wait to see what we were going to be dealing with here. Like, look how cute this little crystalarium is. Okay, we're going to obviously check out the rest of this stuff, but let's first go ahead and build our shell. I'm aiming for a Victorian style home today. I want to have crystals all over the outside as well as the inside, and in the back there, I really want to include a crystal greenhouse, if you will. It's going to be entirely open with glass, and then Sims could store their crystals in there if they wanted to. I also want to include a space outside for them if they wanted to charge them. Also, on the less exciting side, we got a new Sims 4 update recently, which includes this super annoying packs you may like button. Extremely unnecessary. We already had that happening in the main menu, but after workshopping my shell quite a bit, this is what we've turned up with. We're gonna start by roofing it, so I'm gonna go get a hipped roof. We're gonna bring that all the way across just to about there. I'm using gabled roof pieces for these top parts, and I think I'm gonna raise them up, use Shift-C on my keyboard, and use the extra curving options that pop up that way. I'm also gonna use an octagonal roof. We're gonna stick that right, ooh, not there, right there, and we'll raise it up, and I'll probably bring those adjusters out a little bit. I'm doing the same thing over on the bigger octagon piece. Oh my gosh, my placement is horrible today. And then, what did we get anything for exterior items with this pack? Look at this wallpaper. Definitely not for the outside, don't worry. Oh, but this is so pretty. I love the swatches as well. That purple one is everything. No flooring options, no windows or fences or anything like that, which is fine. Like, I don't really expect stuff like that for a stuff pack. So I think I'm gonna use Strangerville for my fences up top. At the bottom, we'll use a stone fence from Get Together. And I'm also planning on opening this front part up a little bit so it can be an outdoors seating area. I'm using Strangerville columns to hold this up with matching Strangerville spandrels. Ooh, I can't even look at that. I'm also adding a roofing piece to the top balcony here, and we'll add Strangerville columns here again just to hold that up. We're gonna add a little base game green fence detail up top, adding green roof paint, and we're gonna use this trim here from For Rent just so we can get that extra detail on the roof. Victorian houses always have extremely detailed roofing pieces. Details all over that thing, really. And I think we're gonna use a green wallpaper. This one is from Growing Together. I'm just gonna use siding all over this thing. And for my trim going around, we're gonna use two different types. We're gonna add on this one from Discover University. This is a way thicker one. I like that one to be around like the base. And then we're gonna go in with this smaller one from High School Years. This is gonna go around pretty much everything else. And then this back here is where we're gonna store all of our crystals. So I'm gonna bring out the roofing and curve it. We're adding a base game glass roof paint, and we're opening the entire thing up with windows from Eco Lifestyle. Our other windows and doors are going to be from Strangerville. And for details on the actual house, I'm using a mixture of cottage living window boxes with these trellises from High School Years. And I've added this really pretty stone flooring going all the way around from For Rent. Okay, now that we've got all the details on our house, I'm gonna start to do the exterior areas. So in the back here is where I wanted to do our outdoor crystal area, and I'm using these new end tables from the Crystal Creations pack, and I found this item, the Mystical Moonlight Crystal Grid. I believe this is what we can use to charge the crystals. Ooh, do we put them on the ground? Okay, let's see. We can do like a little pattern over here. Of course, they come in different colors too. Oh, this is going to be so fun for occult Sims. I'm putting a cauldron out here. I'm sorry, I can't help it. And it has the crystals underneath too. Like, it's perfect. They also added these new new oil lamps with some really pretty swatches. I'm gonna add a few of those out here. They're just gonna put off some soft lighting at nighttime. And I'm going to fill this shelf up with a ton of these crystals. We could also add some of the tools, like maybe they like to work out here a little bit. So we have all our new crystals on display. Oh my gosh, look, in live mode, they actually glow. That's so pretty. This one is moonstone, and you can see there are tons of benefits to be used from this crystal alone. Like bored moodlets will disappear much faster, spellcasters become more successful when casting spells. This one will prevent your Sims from starting a fire when cooking, and the weather just becomes sunny. Wait, this is actually really cool. Oh, okay, and the gemstones are what you can charge in the moonlight crystal grid. So I have debug turned on. These are the gems that Sims would have crafted, and I think you can put up to 7 of them in here. And some of them come in really cool shapes, like you can make heart-shaped crystals, skull-shaped crystals. There are also these really pretty crystal trees in debug. Gnome-shaped gemstone. Are you kidding? Look how big that guy is. He would be worth a fortune in real life. Okay, I need to go inside. We are going to charge up all our crystals out here. I'm gonna do the rest of my landscaping, and then we're gonna go inside. So here we have our Victorian crystal hobbyist home all complete. I added a ton of crystals all over the garden. I added them all over as if they were just naturally growing there. Underneath on our patio, we have a super cute seating area with more crystals in the background. That set there is from For Rent. And then going along the back, this is a super cute lot in Windenburg, by the way. In the back here, of course, we have our cauldron. I added all of our crystal gnomes. We've got a seating area, all of our gemstones on display. Our crystals are over here charging, and I did plant a crystal tree in the background there, so that should hopefully grow after a few days. We also have one of the gemology tables outside just in case they want to do some work out here. So now we're ready to go inside, and I want to do that crystalarium in the back first. And this is going to be like crystal storage. So we're gonna put tons in here. I'm just hiding this wall because I have a railing glitch that's bothering me. So this is a new spotlight from the Crystal Creation stuff pack. I'm also gonna add this cabinet, and there's shelving in there so you can store your crystals inside the cabinet. I really want to size some of them up and just add them in here as decor. I love these big ones. I'm just arranging them around. We can also size up some of the other ones in here too. This bookshelf is so pretty. I'm not gonna be using it in here, but I love the ladder detail on the side. I even love the color of the books in there as well. And all of the swatches are so nice. So we could potentially do a research room upstairs. I want to add a couple of these. And then obviously you can also find a ton of crystals hidden in base game debug, and you can find them scattered around the world in gameplay too. Oh, I also love these. These are from Get to Work. I think I'm gonna add an egg chair in here for seating, maybe a bench over in the corner. How cute is this? I would give anything to just sit in here and read. Like, I would love to just sit on that chair. Honestly, take a nap. Just being surrounded by those crystals would be so amazing in real life. It also adds to the outside. Like, look how good that looks from out here. So now that we've got our crystal room taken care of, let's go ahead and finish off the bottom floor. So down here, I'm thinking we do a kitchen, we'll do dining, and that's probably pretty much it for this floor. We've been using a ton of green, obviously, throughout this whole build, so I'm gonna be using these counters from the Home Chef Hustle stuff pack, and we're gonna be carrying the crystal theme throughout. Like, I don't think I'm gonna go as heavy with them in the main areas, but we'll definitely use them as decor. These lights are giving gemstones to me, so I'm adding these over top of my island. They're from Fitness Stuff. I'm adding some shelving on both sides, and then up on the shelves is where we can do some of the crystal clutter. Like, we'll just add a couple of things here and there mixed in with more regular kitchen clutter. And then I was thinking about having a dining table over to this side, and I don't think this is going to be functional, but I love when dining tables have like a little bench connected to them. I think it just looks so homey and comfy. So we'll have that pushed up against the wall, but then I'm also going to add on these Realm of Magic chairs so they can sit there, they can sit at the island. I don't think they're going to be able to sit at the bench, but it does look super cute. This is a crystal lamp from Realm of Magic. So this is how our kitchen turned out. We've got our crystal clutter up on the shelves. I love this like pastel green that we're going with. We've got some base game curtains going on. And then over to this side, I kept the entry pretty simple. We've just got some hanging clothes. Again, more crystals just scattered around. I used the new crystal mirror that we got, which I'm obsessed with this. You will see me use this a lot. And I just added some flowy curtains here from the Desert Luxe kit, just as a little added detail into the crystal greenhouse. All right, let's go upstairs. And up on this floor, we're gonna have a bathroom there, a main seating area. I think this will end up being our study. And I also have a little nook over to this side where we could put something in there as well. So going into this study, I want to use some of the new wallpaper, and we absolutely need to use this bookshelf. Maybe I'll move my door over here. And I think I want to use it in this beige swatch. It's placed in a bit of an awkward spot, so I'm going to use these plants here from Dream Home Decorator just to kind of like fill in that gap. I also want to use the new desk. I love the checkered pattern that comes on it and all the little slots in there. We also got a new office chair, and I really like these shelves that we got. I think I'm going to add a couple of them. I'm also going to add the new plant out here with that rattan texture. We could also add some of these clutter pieces here as well. I've added a chair over there from Horse Ranch and this new end table, and I think I want to use one of the newer rugs in here as well. So this is what our office is looking like. I cannot get over that bookshelf. There's even room for clutter here. Wait. Oh yeah, there are tons of slots here, so you could add crystals to your bookshelf. Same as this desk, you're able to put things up top there. So this is going to be our crystal study or our office. And let's go out and do our main seating area right here. So we did get a new love seat. It's got a little bit of pattern on there. The swatches are pretty consistent throughout. I'm also really into this glass coffee table, and I haven't shown these yet, but we got some cool cabinets as well. They're obviously meant for you to store your crystals in them. I'm gonna pull this room together with a rug from Growing Together. We'll fill these cabinets up with more gems, and I feel like we could add a cat here. I'm picturing the sim having a cat. I have this little spot underneath my stairs, and I think under here I could do a cat tree. So we'll place that there. I'm gonna have to go in and add all of the other cat details. Like we can give them a bed here beside the couch. I could actually raise up a little TV on top of this cabinet, so it's like surrounded by the crystals. Clearly this person is obsessed. And then we can get our cat bowl downstairs. The litter box can go right outside on this balcony. This new wall art we got is so cool as well. I love how a lot of it revolves around the moon. I'm a big fan of her. It is raining so hard outside and thundering. I'm saving every 5 minutes as I'm scared, but I also love the thunder. Just please don't shut my game off. So here's our seating area. I love that we have the TV just like tiny and stacked on top of that thing. It's plenty up here. I added the crystal moon mirror over there from Werewolves, obviously. Very cute. And I think over in this little cubby, I have to plan it out because I still have this hallway upstairs and the bedroom, and we still need an indoor gem table. It's pretty big. I think I'm gonna actually maybe put it in this hallway, like right here. We'll raise the window up so we're hopefully not blocking the sunlight. We could make it a cauldron room. I was going for like the occult as well, and it just fits perfectly in that room. So I'm doing that, and I'm also placing some of these wall decor pieces as well. We're adding the Realm of Magic moon rug, so that's gonna be our cauldron room. For the bathroom on this floor, I'm keeping it super simple. We've got a bathtub over here. I have obviously the new mirror, toilet, and sink on this side. But then upstairs, I really like this wallpaper I used. It's actually from the Home Chef Hustle stuff pack, and I wanted to see if I could use some of the Realm of Magic stuff with it. Like we have this shower and that toilet. We could go with the cottage living green sink here. And yes, I am about to use this crystal mirror for the 3rd time today. It's just so beautiful. I can't get over it. We have a little more room in here so I could add some plants, crystals everywhere. So this is how our upstairs bathroom turned out. I actually really like the Realm of Magic stuff in here. I can also see myself using this new shelf a lot in many different ways. And okay, for our actual crafting area, we have our gemology table right there. I also want to add the tools close by. We definitely have room for more bookshelves up here. I want to also raise up some of the jewelry. I'm definitely going to be putting a lot more of this in the bedroom, but I want to add these displays. I believe Sims are meant to stand at this desk, but I might put a chair close by, like it looks like they can sit down and work if they wanted to. I'll just make sure it's off to the side enough that Sims can get in there. I also want to use any of the cabinets that I haven't used yet. My goal is basically to use everything from the new pack in this build, so I'm using the remaining cabinets. I guess we maybe won't be able to use the marketing table since it's so big. And there are tons of these little jewelry displays, and I believe these are the things that your Sims can actually make. Oh, we have earrings. I know you can make engagement rings, which is so adorable. I think a lot of people are gonna really enjoy that aspect of this pack. So we have a whole display happening right there, and And I think I might add in some Realm of Magic furniture up here too. Obviously, any of the occult packs are gonna go really well with this. So here is our actual crafting room all complete. I cannot wait to play with the gameplay with this kit. I am someone who loves collecting in The Sims 4 in general, so finding all of these out in the world is gonna be so fun for me. I love the crafting hobbies too. The final room we have to do is the bedroom. And the thing with this Crystal Creation stuff pack is I feel like I could have taken even more build items with it. I would have totally loved an entire bedroom set with this. It's just completely my aesthetic, so I'm definitely biased. I think I might actually size up this new picture. I'm gonna use a for rent dresser over here in the corner, and let's get all of those small jewelry displays. This would be like the sim to rob, I think. I'm very curious to see how much these things actually sell for in the game. I'm adding this moon lamp from Growing Together, maybe this vanity table from For Rent, and I was also thinking about adding these little cubbies from high school years all the way along, including this one also from high school years, because we could actually use these spaces for storage. So I could put books down there, more clutter pieces or shoes even. And then I wanted to add pillows on top of there so like it looks like you could sit there, although it's not an actual ottoman. So this is how our bedroom turned out with all of the clutter added. We've got our bed over here. I think we used pretty much every new item that comes with the new Sims 4 Crystal Creation stuff pack. I cannot wait to play with this. I'm honestly impressed. I really like the items that came with this. I can't wait to see how they work all together in gameplay. So let me know what you guys are thinking about this stuff pack. Again, I will be doing gameplay with this new stuff pack, hopefully within the next day or two. This stuff pack will be available February 29th at 1 p.m. Eastern. And just to remind you guys, if you use code SIDMAC at checkout on the EA app or on thesims.com, you will be directly supporting me and my channel. If you guys like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.